want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a marvellous day today. Welcome back to another stream. We are going to be delving into another one of Chantel's streams to try and catch up with things if possible. Hope everyone's doing, well. Okay, let me start by saying hello to people. Hello to Aki, Kendall, Emerald as Silver, your new bestest friend. Wait, buffering? Shut up. Sorry, YouTube's widgets tell me buffering. Hello to your new bestest friend. Hello, Laura again. Hello to, scroll down, Kendall. Hello. Hello to, scroll, Virgo, oh no. I didn't know asthma could be controlled with an injection. Didn't know that either. Is it a steroid? Hello, Aki, again. Yep. Hello, Greens, hello. Hello, Soft Squeaky Duck. Hello, Random Bean. Hello, Runaway Heathen. Hello, Kitty Taylor. Hello, Diamond Darcy and Riven Faye. On Rumble, let me come and say hello to everyone. And hello, Juniper on Twitch. I did see you there. I have I have Twitch up here. Oh, that's good. Hello, Juniper. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us there. And on Rumble, who do we have? Let me see. Hello, Monica, Nathan, Zakuza. I think that was all three of you. Yes, it is. I don't have pants. Weird flex, but okay. I'm not here to judge what you do or do not wear, but you do you. Let me scroll my chat down here so I can see everything. There we go, that works. Okay, right. So pull up OBS so I can see everything, which is perfect. And K-Shaw, I see you over there on the kick side. Hi. Had to refresh. Fair enough. It's 28 where you are. That's fair. I wear trousers irrespective. Do you wear banana hammock while you do commentary? Oh, that's Zakuza, not me. I get premium and the video won't play. F. Probably a steroid with some anti-inflammatory. Yeah, that kind of feels like it, doesn't it? With regards to that thing. Is the video playing for anyone? What video? I'm not playing anything. It's just me. Hi, Anne Bedard, Brian Swatcat. Hugs for the pets. Well, there's only 2 in here at the moment. Small girlie here too, and she's 7 months and getting sassier. Good. Me too. Oh no, you have to refresh. Okay. Right, well, hopefully everything works. We are over here. I was watching a little Top Gear before this. Oh, I love that. I was watching the Bugatti race. So, I pulled up this stream. This is one we were going to cover anyway. Titled Grief Update, Groceries Chat, Making Cozy Meal. Yes, I've downvoted. Yes, the captions are on. And yes, she's now sped up. 12 comments. Why are you throwing your candy wrapper trash at your cat to play with? Yep. Choosing to eat on camera. She's going to demonetize the channel. That's her way back to Salah and Syria. She hasn't deleted these yet. Name the cat Bijou. Don't name the cat Bijou. Please don't do that. I honestly give it time, David. If things don't plan out for her, she will do it. For the views, it will give her, not many, and she'll do it to ruin his name. Right, anyway, she seems happier today, which means she's more than likely high and drunk. Not that she drinks or does anything wrong. The eyes of a psychopath, they certainly fidget like one. Bugatti versus helicopter, versus the airplane. Bugatti versus the airplane race between Clarkson against May and Hammond. It just popped up as a 12-minute video on the Top Gear channel, and I was like, yes. Hi, Nutella. It's a very good race. It's one of my favourites. That and, I mean, virtually all of them where Jeremy won, actually. Which is nearly all of them anyway. I can't believe either. I'm very impressed she isn't. I don't want her to be, though. I don't want any of them to be demonetised. But she's likely to in the future. It's just nature.
Hey, love the sound of rain. Sally. Script goat. What's up?
Hi, Rob. Hi, Trey. Hi, Evil Cattle. Hello, Laszlo. Hope you're doing marvellously. I'm impressed that she's not demonetised more than anything, because I think, considering how contentious she is compared to the others, she should have been hit first. The fact she hasn't is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised... Shut up. I wouldn't be surprised if her haters weren't going the extra mile to flag her anyway. I don't want her to be demonetised. I want anyone to be. But I also know that with this issue now, it could hurt. I could believe my channel will get hit before hers. And I really can't risk that. It's a dangerous game to play right now as a YouTuber. You're not obsessed asking for a friend. They are monetized, yes. They're behind a 5 super chat paywall today, yes. There's only 2 puppies in her anyway.
What are you doing here?
Hi, Cat. Happy Friday to you too, Evil Castle. Hope everyone's having a nice day and looking forward to the weekend.
My hands are so dry. Like...
Hi, Ems. Hope you are. Hello, G-Artiste. They probably
Hench
don't.
Buttercream. Buttercream vanilla cake. It smells so good.
I just washed
that
my
reading
hands.
made me wonder if I did. Hi, everybody!
Dry now, I guess. No.
I thought that was last night, Kaneda. Hi, Cindy Ann. Strawberries. Who did I miss? I know, right, Hardly? Okay, so I have a big bag of Adonis stuff, and then I have some Walmart stuff.
Shut up. I was expecting Hardly Dan to be in her chat for a second when she said that. And I was like, when Hardly Dan gets here, he's getting a pasting. It's Hardly Quinn over there. Might be a relative. Have I missed anything? Hello, Kido. And yes, 5th day of Merry Meggy Moistmas, guys. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Don't forget, at 10 p.m. today, so in 2.5 hours-ish, under. Part 2 to Chantel's end of year review will be up, premiering. Hope to see you there. Great.
Coming later today, in a couple hours. I don't want to pay delivery for like extra delivery for it to be sooner. Why did they put them in plastic? Okay, so I have a...
If you don't want to tell us you haven't got much money, probably don't want to be saying things like that, because we know you don't have a whole lot going on right now anyway. You've done enough damage to your finances as it is.
Yellow onion. I mean yellow...
Waiting on?
I've never used this bag for litter. Well, it's a compostable bag anyways. So we have a onion boil. Oh, orange. It's fresh. Oh, it's fresh. Yay. Yay. Oh, Kita.
No
Hey,
relation.
doggy.
Dan, you're not getting a pasting. You're safe today. Swat Cat, that reminds me I should check my chocolate advent calendar. I checked my whiskey advent calendar today and got one I'd already gotten, so I'm going to give that to somebody else. But that's all right, because I like to share. It's good. Although I'm drinking another one of mine today. I'm drinking Grace O'Malley blended Irish whiskey. This is the second one. So the first one was Roe & Co. Irish. The third one is, I believe, Swedish. It's Macmira. Yeah.
Con L did not get a notification.
Hello, Schmeckle. Hope you're well. Hello, Zero the Hero. And you have a point, but I don't really have much else to offer the online space, so we do this for now. We'll be moving to another channel in the new year.
What?
Hi, Nathan, again.
So fresh pita bread. I couldn't find it anywhere else. I'm telling you, us white people don't eat pita very often. We eat that Wonder Bread. Adonis was triggering. I know, but it doesn't actually remind... I found that it doesn't remind me.
Quick thing. Kido, you mentioned on Kick, possibly using it for protection. Yes. But also, it helps to frame her face. Because by wearing a very one-color hijab, she can then put as many filters on her face, knowing they don't bleed out past the outlining marker of her skin tone. Which is why yesterday's was red. It's that color that sort of works, and you can just sort of touch up where you need to with the filters. She claims she doesn't use them, but Amber has shown what they're like when you turn them on. So we know that they are a thing, because we can see it on her face anyway. She doesn't have the money for the makeup, so she may as well use the cheaper alternative. If you want to imagine what she looks like without the filters, think a melted candle.
So much
Hi,
anymore
Bubbly.
of, you know, Peter Wilson. Hey, YouTube lover, you're getting Arby's Saber? It just reminds me of, like, because I've been to Syria and that, so Middle Eastern stuff with a touch of Ottawa. I got a yogurt, plain yogurt. My gut is frothy.
The hammock.
I got an eggplant.
Dan, I approve that.
Shut up. Got an eggplant.
It's aubergine, shut up.
Because I love eggplants. Just one, though. On a budget.
Hi, Mrs. Peel.
Ain't got time to waste veggies. No, I'm just joking. Got a notification. Hey, Joe Mama. I got soju.
Monica, you mentioned on Rumble there that you couldn't stand having it around your head. I know people wear hats a lot. You know, you get used to that. Hello, Mandarin. Hope you're well. Chantal could have worn the wigs, but she never wore the cap that goes underneath it first. The bit that's a bit more forgiving and stops her head getting itchy. Problem is, she wants to have the long hair, but she just plays with it. So why can't she do that with a wig? It makes no sense. It's trying to reason with somebody who's then also very insecure about her chin. It's like, well, go to the gym, do the exercises. The weight will slough off in no time. Insert excuses. Well, in that case, then hijab it is then for you. Hide behind the shield of faux religion. Hello, Scab Caviar. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Hide behind this faux attempt at trying to appear a faith. Really, you're just proving the point you want someone, but you don't want to submit fully, which is completely redundant in the faith you claim to be. So it's all hypocrisy. I can't wear hats. I have too much hair. Yeah, I used to have the issue when I was younger. Because my hair was a lot. Obviously, I'm older, so my hair's thinner than it was back then. It used to be very, very awkward. And when I was at university, and I'd say up until about 5 years ago, not bald, just to be clear, just my hair's thinner than it was when I was younger, because that's normal for guys. It was a nightmare to brush my hair properly because the wind blew it everywhere. Hello, Lewisil. Hope you're well. Hello, Same Minotaur. I hate how she rips open bags, such a waster of things she can use again. Yeah, it's because she's too reactive. She can't calm her tits and just be reasonable with anything. And she can't be trusted with things like sharp knives to open things that require it, for example, or pull on tabs. Hello, Michael. Hope you're well. Hope you went to the gym at least.
Sojuk. You guys know what sojuk is? It's sausage. Beef halal. This is the best sojuk, too. I'm craving it so bad. I haven't had it in forever. It's a chain store owned by Metro, I think. Some onions.
She's definitely damaging a Scout Cat and SWAT Cat. That's very true.
Is sojuk triggering?
Although she doesn't say a whole lot about the Jewish people, because I think with the side she took when she was in Syria, she's made her opinions abundantly clear. I think she's very anti-Israel existing. She just doesn't want to say it because she's waiting for Salah to be back in her life so then she can say it free of any kind of persecution. In her head, anyway. Although, just to be clear, he will ditch her the moment he's in Canada, if that's what happens. He won't. She's going there. Why does she never show us her cooking the decent food she buys? Because she can't cook. Why is she buying food like she's back in Syria? She's doing her monthly grocery shop, or bi-monthly grocery haul. She spends a lot of money on groceries, and then buys more takeaway anyway. I don't believe she likes any of this Middle Eastern food. It's all part of the cosplay. I think there are some things she does like. Problem is, I don't think, because of her food poisoning issues in Syria, I don't think she likes it the way it was prepared over there. So she'll do it with a Canadian twist. And she is Anne, I know. I thought I'd say it that way because, yeah. It's an interesting one.
A little bit. I got a can of chickpeas. I actually just like, whatever. You know. Remember this stuff? Mild pepper paste. So this is actually like, it's not spicy, but it adds so much flavor. Like if you're making like rice.
I wonder if we get any conversation about...
You wanted soju for so long, Satan. Alabic.
I'm hoping we get to the part where she talks about the grief update. Because the food hole is pointless, really, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Calrose rice is the best rice.
I'm going to go 1.75 with her. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Yes.
I'm telling you. I got a bag of Calrose. Because there's so many different kinds of rice. You need a different kind for different recipes. I got basmati. So I'm going to make a sojuk stir fry tonight with basmati rice. I got labna.
You need to show us this. Although, hang on. Doesn't she, in one of the future streams, doesn't she then like doesn't she docks herself? Like shows a window and that shows out the buildings in front of her place or something. I tend to agree, Laura. I think she's going to have it there and not use much of it. This is if that's the case, though, then she's wasting a lot of money. Does that make sense? Yeah.
3 tomato pastes, and that's it. I just got staples. Like I have rice. I got meat from Walmart because they have it like pretty cheap for like, I got halal when I could, but actually the halal was cheaper for the chicken anyway. I just got from Walmart some chicken thighs, some ground chicken. You get like 4 pounds for like $10. And I have some onions, garlic, spices, some vegetables still. I'll be fine for a little while.
So how soon to this stream does she order takeout? I'm curious. Does she order takeout? Oh, hang on. She does have something here. Oh, no, she makes something for a change. Okay, spoiler alert on that one. It's a rarity. Usually she orders food.
Cooking is self-care. I know. I'm like, I have a lot to do because like I need to like friggin' wash my bed sheets and...
The effort of washing things you've sweat through. Hi, Gamer Tom. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us, guys. Really appreciate it.
Clean up the fridge. Oh yeah, Superboy. I was trying to remember
And
what
yes,
the name
Scab
was.
Caviar. Shut up. Scab Caviar, you're right. I think she's trying to tell Solar that she's still being very faithful and loyal. Hi, Rybread. I'm very well, thank you. Looking forward to the weekend. Going to see Sabaton tomorrow with my friend Skog in Nottingham. Should be fun. Go to Warhammer as well if he's up for it, which, well, I'm going to go anyway. I don't care what he thinks. Yeah, go to Warhammer because I want to get something. Get some food, maybe. Hi, Cypher. Hope you're well. Ordered right after. She could have. The Aldi Nimi doesn't even carry halal. See, I know a lot of supermarkets do anyway. I just won't touch it. I just won't. I can't abide that. Never. Same with kosher. I'm sorry. Not happening.
I recognize that too. I miss Fahad Al-Malik Al-Sabah road beating. We gotta get a car. Like, the goal is a car this year.
Fam, it's December. Unless your car is a lemon car, there's no chance, or a micro machine or remote control, you are not getting a car. Unless you're getting money from your family to pay for it, which I could believe you're begging them for. You mentioned in your last stream your grandfather. Hi, Grace. Hope you're well. Unless that is the case, I don't see it being a thing.
At least I don't have to hand wash the bed sheets. Yes. Alhamdulillah.
But you will do if you go back to Syria. Of course, the bed sheets will be made of sand. And it will have already been crapped on by the cat.
Hey, Mel. The bed sheets would...
Yeah, I've seen him once before, Runaway Heathen. Back before lockdown.
I made that little manual washer work. The only thing that really bothered me, really, really, really bad... Oh, Nikocado.
Pay attention here, by the way, to some of these mannerisms. The nose twitching, the eyes, the mouth. Yeah, that's from somebody whose filters are adjusting, and she herself is trying to hold back. Oh, she could steal a car to have. She probably could steal one, but it'd be off Pete's or her. Oh no, doesn't have one. Be off her family somewhere.
Got demonetized too.
Nikocado has like 20 channels. I don't think Nikocado cares.
Okay, let me make a coffee and have a muffin and stuff.
I'm gonna say now.
Or should I have a lunch first?
If he has, shut up. So there was someone on Twitter speculating that Nikocado, Hungry Fat Chick, and a bunch of others have been demonetized. The vast majority, though listed, had not been demonetized. It was entirely fictitious. And they had to later admit that because it took 5 seconds to prove Hungry Fat Chick, for example, had not been demonetized. If they all were, she would know she is next. And there's no amount of smug that'll get her around that, because if she tries to go for another channel or make another account, she'll be hit. She'd have to start on Twitch again and hope for the best. She'd have to start anywhere else. I still think Rumble's a good option, but not for her, perhaps. But do that in the knowledge that it might help her. Yeah, he wasn't demonetized, but I know he's been hit before. But actually what's happened in the past is he has so many channels because he's have risen, ebbed, and fallen. They've plateaued. Yeah, so he doesn't use them as much anymore. Nikocado did admit he hasn't made as much money though, Monica, in reality, because Nikocado had spent a lot of money on the food side of things, and to maintain the weight and get that weight up there was expensive, and then all the weight loss and the surgeries was expensive too. I I can still believe, though, Nick Ricardo has a lot of money. I really could believe it. But I don't think it's anywhere near as much as people might think. I think he could walk away if he wanted to, though.
Yeah. Let me freeze these. Put that away.
I don't know,
I still have all the
Zakuza.
holiday chocolates.
I don't know, Zakuza.
I'm not a huge sweets person. Like, sometimes I do, but sometimes, most of the time, no.
Oh, man, those
A little lunch
filters.
will be okay. They don't realize, you know, it's like people always say, and it seems to me that YouTube has that attitude too, that like, you shouldn't rely on YouTube as like a job, but
You shouldn't. I will admit I'm incredibly privileged to have this as a job, but I have cleaning work on the side. Now, I will admit, if I lost this, I would need more cleaning work. Yes. But that's okay. I will try and get some more. I'm terrible at that, but I have at least got Rumble and Twitch and Kick. So it's not the end of the world, at least. That she got her channel back after that Omegle stream. Who? Celestial Shadows. Hope you're well, by the way. He also had no. If he did, I was sent pictures of it, and there are parts of a human body I don't need to see. The grunting look on his face while he takes it from All In is not on my list, but there it was in my DMs. Thank you, Cindy, you cowbag, for that one.
if you started doing content and you were making thousands more a month than you would working at a job, wouldn't you consider that your job? I mean, let's be real. Every single human being
should consider having something away from this, because this is not permanent. It really isn't. I wish I could say it was, and I'm lucky enough to have been here 10 years, but as a job, it's been my job for, I'd say, 7 years. The issue now is it's getting to a point where I don't know where I can go, so I've got to try some things out in the new year and hope for the best. Hi, Tet. Hope you're well. If I've missed anyone, don't forget to say hello. I'd love to say hi back.
on this planet.
That's fair,
We probably feel
Zakuza.
the same way.
For me, I just
My
want to
guess.
buy my own house.
Okay,
That's what I
what's
want
this
to do.
function?
Monica, I weirdly didn't feel anything when I got sent those pictures and that video of Amber, that is. I don't feel much, so I saw it. Amber's was funnier because you don't really see her boobs fully out. She's just playing with it. And it's weird, her hair was covering them, which was a blessing because I didn't need that. Hello, Blake, hope you're well. I find that with Nick Ricardo, those were still images. One from his... Okay. I'm going to say the word doggy, and from his point of view on the receiving end. Yeah, with All in frame as well. The other one was a picture of the rear, and I was like, no. I didn't know the Grand Canyon went that deep. Thank you, Danish Modern, for the super chat. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate that. Yay. Let's carry on.
All right. So that's just my.
Say hello to you on YouTube, on Rumble, or Rumble. Okay. Hello, Hannibal Inch is desperately in.
On it, but.
Yeah, it's disturbing to see, isn't it, Blake? 100%.
Can I do any love it? What is wrong? Baby, don't hurt me. No.
It is cringe, Nutella. It is cringe, 100%. Hi, Askrahim. Hope you're well.
I wish I could show you guys while I'm in the kitchen, but
Hi, Fruit Punch. Hope you're
Unfortunately.
well. Thank you for joining us, guys.
people suck. Okay?
Bit ironic coming from you, of all people.
People suck. What is wrong? Give me a sign.
Who's out of control, me or her? I'm okay. I promise.
I should put cauliflower in it.
Hi, letter W. Hello, automized Audi. Hope you're both well.
Now I'm gonna leave the spices out until I can get some. I want to go to the dollar store at some point and get some little.
I'm going to be that guy and say, these kind of streams are terrible. Because as a streamer, you're on camera. This is not the content. I mean, okay, at this point, she still hadn't doxed herself. But if she was smart, she'd have a blind over the curtain, over the window, you know? People worked out where she was last time she was in Canada because of the architecture. And the fact she mentioned it was a duplex or a masonette thing. Make us a cookie video, Meg. Your bills aren't going to pay themselves. I would, but I don't want to. let's see. How has she not been copyright struck with all her singing? I don't know, actually. Yeah, it's an oddity. Hello, or a baked Buddhist. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Maybe we can do that together. Sorry.
She's very out of tune. Oh, Hannibal's name, Ems. Oh, okay. It just annoys her, so it's perfect.
I just have my thing in the... microwave oven. Or what do you call it? Toaster oven?
Why is that? Oh. Sorry, it's a yawn. I was wondering what the sound was in the background. I realised she might be stirring something. It might have been what I heard. Okay.
Doesn't take long, eh? To toast it?
If she wants to do food streams, she should invest in turning the kitchen into a decent streaming setup so we can watch the food prep and work involved. That's a good point. But as we've noticed with a lot of these lolcows, I mean, while what's her name, Quirky does do that, Amber doesn't have to and does well enough when she was doing it, and Chantel gets by on this irrespective. She's losing viewership though. You know that for a fact now. More attitude than me after a bottle of vodka while partying with my friends from uni. Nice. And yes. And Monica, puppy shorts will pay the bills. If only I could do ones on the fly. It's a weird thing where I can only really catch them doing something silly at an odd moment. Like last night, Wizzy Woo was just stood here in my cabin for no reason whatsoever, just stood there barking at nothing. Sorry. I followed her around the garden. She carried on doing it. Hi, Leona. Hope you're well. Microwave oven and a toaster are two different appliances. They are. It doesn't mean she's not dumb enough to stick a fork in one. Which one, though? It's a real mystery.
All right.
Both have rather interesting results.
So what do you guys have planned for today? I went for a little walk last night, did I tell you? Yeah.
How many steps, though? Be honest. How many steps? Show us your stepometer thing, pedometer, whatever it's called.
Myra. That was fun.
They are, but she gets residual views, Nutella. It's a really weird thing.
It's like a chickpea type salad.
That's true. If I could do 50 or 60 of them, that would work, but Wizzy Woo is hard to catch, so the other dogs when they do something silly. Extra doubt she walks keto, I agree.
Salah always urged me to do that. Put a title. We're thumbnail, so I'm listening to you.
Problem she has it. She's done clickbait thumbnails before, and most people have pointed out, hello Laura Rubinek, hope you're well. Have some spicy words for them. Well, there's another one coming out this evening, Laura, in about 2 hours, in fact. Chantal's part 2. Where she did the thing in like areas of Syria, and they were fully monetized. It's ridiculous how she got away with that. That's okay, Leona. Thanks for being here. Members only off, so it's a little more active. That is true. And she doesn't have as many members anyway. But a bit of a struggle for her these days. She used to have so many members, and putting the hijab back on has pushed people away again. She is indeed Nutella.
Hi, Karen. I like Superboy. What a minute. Give me a time.
Her teeth aren't real, that's why, Virgo.
What are you doing?
Pedometer, thank you. I couldn't remember rye bread.
She walks like...
Thank you.
So,
Ooh.
whenever she first
donation from Leon ASMR, Queen of Moist.
Thank you, Leona ASMR, Queen of Moist. Oh. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Turning that off of my phone. Gosh. Perfect. Right, get rid of that. Let's carry on.
was scared, she would run low to the ground like this. And she still walks halfway low because she's scared like a little bit still.
Hey, Wasabini.
Yeah, it's great.
I hope so, Aki.
Oh, nice, Deb. I've not had a Grinch meal.
Shut up. I'm just glad I get any. Although I probably won't have as many next year because I'm moving these streams to Moist Ski Live instead. I might rename it to just Omegon Live. It might be easier. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it might be easier just to. We're moving them all over there anyway, so I don't expect as many people to be there, and that's fine. But we will try and get as many people there as possible. And you're welcome, Hannibal. Hello again. Oh, volume was high. Ha! Nice.
Hello, Didi. I'm just eating a salad. Literally.
She's done something. I'm going to up her. She's way too happy.
I would love
Agreed.
a giant with giants if they didn't hurt me. Thanks, Karen. Hey, Miss Chad.
Well, she eats
I
twice
already
in
did
the
those little
stream.
videos.
That's interesting.
Jenny? Karen? She's exploring.
It wasn't Laura. I know it wasn't.
McShaker fries?
You almost dropped your book. Good.
Crazy. This whole demonetization thing?
You're the queen of liquid discharge. You are indeed. A voice work as a supplemental income. I'm not against it. I just don't know how to get into it. To be honest. But yeah, I'm not against it. I still think she's on the gummies.
Don't let them explore too hard.
Filters.
I have nothing in here.
Hi,
No
Larry.
echo.
Shut up. Hello, Larry Marification. Hope you're well. Can't say need to get MOISTMAS shopping done. Well, good luck with that. She mentioned she hasn't got much stuff in her place. There's a few reasons for that. First of all, she doesn't intend to stay. Second, her rent is like $1,900. Based on her YouTube views and stuff, she needs to pull in some bigger numbers to be able to pay that and buy swag. At the moment, her food bill's too high to be able to do it. But she knows she's got to cut her bills down. She has no choice. She does have a nice place, though. There is that. That is true. And I think she really needs to consider this as a permanent residence for herself. Because she's not going to get much better than this. And I'll be honest with you, if I lived in something like that, I'd be very happy. Why with the discharge? Because of Laura. Yeah. And because it annoys people. Yeah. Voice acting casting couch? Zakuza, what the hell is that? Am I supposed to be... Huh? Is that voice work for a casting couch? Is that how that works? I don't know. Hi, Small Grizzly. What is... That's Chantal, Foodie Beauty. I missed it. I missed it. How much is it? How much is the rent? It's $1,900 to $2,600. That was how much the image that someone posted showed. It was the lower end was $1,900. If it's $2,200, it's still no better. It just tells you even more. She really can't. Oh, she said it was $2,200. Oh, in that case, we'll run with that. No D word. I'm sorry if the donation says it. I have to say it. Thank you, Laughter Lover. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. If you like that, there we go. Thank you again. That's very kind of you. Hi, by the way. Happy Friday to you too.
I have a couch, TV stand, kitchen with appliances that come with the apartment.
And this, my Mebloos, hello. Hello to you. And hello.
I don't have an entryway
hello, Mrs. Shut
fancy
up.
thing. Put my keys on.
Mrs. Peel. Her Vagisil haul is over 1,000 Canadian dollars. Oh, dear God.
Oh, nothing, none of that crap.
To be fair, her rent might include some amenities. Wasabini, it might. I don't know for certain. But she's still paying a lot of money out. Irrespective, she has to smash YouTube. So when I stream, as much as I do, I don't make that much. But with the view she gets, 10 times what I get, she should be able to make the bills within the first 2 weeks. That does mean then afterwards she's, she has to be able to earn something. And she's got to be consistent. If she fucks off back to Syria, she will lose it all again. And she knows I'm right. Don't care, no D word. Fair enough.
Swordfish.
Agree, and Keto, you're right, 100%.
My peaceful oasis? It is.
Apparently I don't. I thought it was an
really
acting gig thing.
Living here. Right, Miss Lady Joe.
Chew with your mouth shut and don't talk with your mouth full. That's better.
I'm just gonna finish my chickpea thing.
Minimal chewing
I
required.
didn't eat anything today.
If she was, and I'm doing them slightly dirty here, but based on what I've seen, she chews food like a French bulldog. It's not to say she is a French bulldog. She just does that thing, if it's in her mouth, it's too big, she'll give it a couple wiggles, and then it's gone. Didn't even see that my incomplete message sent. Oops, hello to Omegon. Have heard so much about you. Hello, Small Grizzly. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already smashed the follow on Twitch, please consider doing so. Thank you. If you have, brilliant. Don't do it again. Slug should just use the shovel. You can get cutlery that are shaped like a spade. I mean, that would work, wouldn't it? It is modest, at least, right? Yeah? Okay. Oh, excuse me.
400? I get about a week's work, maybe a little more than a week, it depends, but...
Sorry, my dog wants attention, and I'm going to have to give the attention in a moment. Put my there. Where you gone? No, come around. Oh, come here. And up we go. Right, now this is going to be awkward, because I need to now move this headphone cable that you're on top of, okay? Hang on. Right, and that leg too. Hang on. And this leg too. There we go. No, don't slip. There we go. Right, we good? How's that? Are we alright? Lay down. There you go. Hey, who's a plump? Who's a good? Go. There you go. Okay. Sorry, Sizzles, you can't come up here as well. There's literally no space. Okay? No space. Lay down there, though. Lay down next to me. Let me move the mic so I can be a bit more audible. They are at least cute while munching. If they learn how to munch. Hi, Marie. Hope you're well. Hope your womanly duties go smoothly for you. Shovel-shaped spoons for dirt cups. I have one. It's a plant pot cup. It's really good.
But if I just eat the groceries I bought, I spent... This is not including shopper tip or everything, because that's extra. But it was like 120.
Stop.
Jessica!
How dare you do that, Jessica?
Thank you, Jessica! I'll proceed.
Man, the way her face warps when she messes with the hijab. Like, she pulls it on each side, everything then suddenly goes into wider proportions. It's disturbing. Neil Caffrey is cool. There you go. Hello, Achil. Hope you're well. Lay down. Don't give you fussings all day as well. Hey, good girl.
Kids are going towards a new Beatsmobile.
Never gonna happen. Why? Because you don't need one. You live like a stone's throw from a Walmart. Somebody's been lying about where they are.
People did report me when I was eating Beezerville.
I do think that she's going to get stung eventually. YouTube
I know,
will...
because my mukbang got taken down. My pizza one. So
Yeah, but all your other mukbangs are up. Even the ones from, like, Kuwait. They're all still there. Someone's going to start flagging those, and you know I'm right. They all say mukbang in them. Hello, endure to the end. Hope you're well. Bear claws. I prefer the claw of Gorgoroth, personally.
So I appealed it, and then they reinstated
But
it.
her hands are definitely bear claws.
For you,
It doesn't.
newbies are for babies. Thank you, Jessica.
It
You're the
mostly
best.
serves a purpose of using filters, and also black.
I don't know.
Black with this lighting hides her chins, which is the point for her.
I guess no scooter.
Stop it, Jessica.
Yeah, Foodie.
Crumgate. Oh,
Yeah, Sahara. Whoa.
there we go. Modesty 101. Can I just get that back? I wasn't expecting it, so I will get it. Hang on.
Yeah, Foodie. Yeah, Sahara. Whoa.
Oh, I almost had it. I'll take that one, though. Give me a split. How many? It's 252. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, Sahara.
There it is. Got it. I'm going to get rid of the chat. I need my thumbnail. This is the version of Star Wars that would have existed had the Canadian government funded it. You're welcome. Hi, Lord Myers. Let's see, make it easy for 15 filters to slip. Well, they haven't they? Because look what's happened now. This has slipped. Yeah. Now she looks like a really, really old chav. Yeah. Just accept reality of who you are. It's so much more graceful. I'm sorry, but people get older, they get fat, they lose hair, it's just a part of life, right? I know you guys can't get the screenshot because of the coffee donation. I'm sorry about that, but it does. Separation makes the filters obvious, 100%.
Well,
And I'll take that one as well. Why? Because the eyes are psychotic. Right, let's get that chat back up. I've done my duty for the day. I've got my thumbnail for Sunday stream. We're not here tomorrow, as many of you now realise, because of me being away, that is. Safety pin. She does, or a badge. She needs something, yeah, not just a straight up pin. She needs to stop tucking it into her chins as well. Honestly, Zakuza, you get it. I'm glad you understand yourself. She's definitely an unusual individual, Small. Underscore Grizzly. Yes. She's unusual. The fact she's still pulling this LARP is hilarious. Where's the pin?
highlight of the day. Stupid thing.
It really is just a straight needle through.
My chin hider. I'm just joking. I don't care. You guys have seen.
It is a chin hider. Don't try me. Hi, Shumbunkins. Hope you're well. You were happy to know I have confirmed with David it was chaos he had last night at the whiskey shop, along with many other samples. I'm not even joking. They went through a lot thinner when I got old because I learned about low carbing. Keto is a very good way of living, to be fair. And then, certain times you introduce some carbs for a little bit. Hi, Kelly, by the way. Hope you're well. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. You find that when you do then have, so you don't eat rice or bread or potatoes for like 4 or 5 months, yeah? And then you have your first bowl of rice. It's the best bowl of rice ever. It really is. It helps the body heal anyway, because you can't go a whole year without it. Hi, Victoria. What did I miss? You've missed 42 minutes, so not much. Don't worry. We're only here for another hour and 15 minutes-ish. But yeah. Glad you're here. Hello, Aurora, by the way. You lost a whole inch in height. Is that good? Yeah, it's definitely a downside, isn't it, David? I wonder who donated that one.
Seen my chin so many times. Chinny chin chin. I need some magnets.
No, you don't.
Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah, dude.
Just my safety pin.
Does that happen to other people or just me? I'm like the only hijabi this happens to.
It's not. You're not. First of all, you're not wearing a hijab. Second, you're only wearing it to hide your chins and your loss of hair. You could just wear a hat, fam. Okay? She's 41, 40. She's turned 42 yet. She's 41, isn't she, Blake? Keto? On Kick, we've been inquiring how old she is. She's a year and a bit older than I am. Oh, they shrink, do they? I didn't know that. Yeah, I wouldn't know either, David. I have no idea.
That's great. You just dropped your pants.
Joanna Zakuza, she lives in a country where she doesn't have to wear it. It's not mandated in many countries, in fact, but she does it because of self-consciousness. And I understand that. But she needs to be honest enough to say that's why she's doing it.
Do I think I'm a narcissist? No. Because...
Well, let's ask my chat. Press 1 in the chat if you think she's a raging narcissist. Press anything else if you think she is. Because this is an important one. Chin hammock. Oh, no. I've read about shrinkage being an issue. Read about it. You know what? I'm not going to bother. I didn't know people got shorter as they got older. Although there's the guy who gives me cleaning work. I am considerably taller than him at the moment. I could have sworn a few years back he and I were roughly similar in height. But now I stand, even though I'm only a year younger than him, I think. I'm a year younger, although big difference. He's married, he's got 3 kids. I'm not married and I have no kids. Hello, Nana Mito Amata. Hope you're well. Hello to anyone in the chat. Okay. We see a lot of ones here. Give it 10 more years and the hijab will be mandatory in maple syrup stand. I think it'll be sooner in Minnesota than it will be there. How much women do they? Hi, Lop Noir. Hope you're well. Hello, Crabby Witch. Hello, Diana Hutzel.
I don't have any of the narcissistic traits. Like, I know people probably actually, people don't know what narcissist means.
Well, I've seen your cameos, and you make them mostly about yourself. So I'm inclined to believe you're a raging narcissist, and you lack any discernible empathy. You really do. That reminds me, I forgot to buy those bloody gig tickets. I'll have to do it after the stream. I don't know, actually.
Like, narcissism is an actual, like, psychological disorder, isn't it? Labeling people narcissistic.
Yeah, it's called megalomania, if you want to use the older term. Which there's nothing wrong with being narcissistic or not. There really isn't. It's just if you're willing to admit you have that issue. That's the big issue and big problem with a lot of people. They're unwilling to admit that fault. That makes sense. I think that's the problem they're always going to have. Oh, the seated are all gone, are they? Very well. Carry on.
Narcissist is all the rage these days. I talk to you guys about myself a lot. It's my channel. When I'm with other people, I'm usually a listener, believe it or not. I don't talk very much. I have not lost my passion. I need to get the passion, period. I find that my passion has never shown through properly. Don't you agree? Oh, the pretty privilege is a joke. NPCs. Biscuit. I can say that, yeah, because, like, if you've ever been with an actual narcissist, you will know. Thanks, Superboy. Should we have a coffee?
Well, you really do want to put everything in your mouth during a stream, don't you? Have you considered calming yourself down a little bit? Maybe just, like, not having so much to eat or drink? I'm not trying to judge too harshly, but you're a bit... Well, it's an oral fixation thing. One thing's eaten, let's get something else.
When greened out. Forever young, because I'm old and I just want to know what beesing means. Thank you so much. Forever young. Well, right, scrape. I have a conscience. Or I wouldn't be always complaining about how I feel bad. Bees is, when I had a little cat named Sam, he was, I always used to say, are you being a bad boys? And then it all just turned into one word, beesin'. So we're being bad boys. We're having mischievous fun. Untitled.
Even though you stole it from something else, we know this because of your merch. Yeah? Like, we know you didn't do it properly. And because of that, you couldn't make certain merch ideas. Does that make sense? Because the term Beezer doesn't belong to you.
Title Skittles.
Or at least recognize it and still refuse to get help take responsibility for it, Megan. That's a fair point, Kat. A very fair point. I'm a raging narcissist because I can't remember anyone's names. You're welcome.
I don't know, PC Saint. I don't like Skittles as a candy. Your lashes are so pretty. Thank you. It's a lifestyle. It's a choice. I should make coffee now. No, I have them on. The filters are on. I need extra heavy duty today. Where did my cat go?
Far away from you.
There you are. Hi. Come. You think I could show you my floor, or will people dox me? I want to show you the cat. Oh, yeah, Luke, right. Okay, I gotta check it out. Skittles are stupid. I know you explained it, Luke. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Achil. Oh,
if I hear someone
shut up.
recommend the name.
Thank you, Achil, for becoming a monthly a channel member on Rumble. I really appreciate that. You can be wherever you want. Thank you very much, Monica. There'll be some regular pictures. I did put a picture of one of my sister's cats on the server earlier. I was very proud of that. Sorry if things go funny for a second. I'm having a moment situation type deal with something and realised I need to correct it before I forget. Because somebody may have forgotten to do something sensible because he's a moron. Turns out they're selling out too fast and I need to get them now before I forget. There are only standing. Okay. Somebody's a moron. That would be me. And since all the seated are gone, I have to grab these tickets before I forget. Because I'm an idiot. Anyway, before we carry on, how is everyone and what have you all been up to today? I hope you're all able to join the stream in a bit. It'll be a laugh. Hope. I hope you're able to join. It'd be great. We've had a good day here personally. It's been a bit of a laugh. And that works. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nearly finished. Give me a second. And order placed. There we go. Done. Right. Let's carry on. I forgot. For those that I told David about a gig earlier. Keanu Reeves' band are playing in June next year, and me forgot to get the tickets. So I've now bought the tickets. I may have forgotten to before. So I have now purchased them because I completely it would have been seated, but somebody me
Mochi one more time. Right. Or Luna is another popular one. Do you guys know the cat from TikTok, Aja? The no boy. No boy. That's not nice. They're doing boitness. Baby girl is sweet. Call her Ghostface after the Scream movies. The only thing that drives me nuts about her. Don't show the floor. Yeah, I better not. No, don't show the floor. It starts with the floor. Nashi? Nah. It's true. Nerd ropes are good. What was I about to answer?
Let's see. Zakuza, daddy of the harem. Oh dear. Too cold and grey. It's been very chill here too. But it was sunny enough that I didn't have to use the power banks until the evenings, which was nice. Same thing I've done all day week. Wait for an axle to come in so I can get back to work. That does suck, but I understand the responsibility is important. Failing to assemble this 250-piece block life set, procrastinating a shower. Oh, I built my Christmas Goblin Tim Boy, ma'am. I haven't fully finished the Stormcast guys, but I'm happy enough to move on temporarily to do this guy at least. I've built him, so once it's all fully cured, which will be by Sunday, I should be able to to prime him. When I go to Warhammer tomorrow, I will acquire a couple little bits anyway. Yeah, it's been nice. Logged off of work and now mostly chilling and working on craft projects. Oh, that's marvellous. I'm glad people are being productive and having good stuff. And you finished therapy yesterday, Ted Green. That's fantastic. Hope it's all been good for you. Rain hocked Northampton. It's got colder. That sucks. It really does. Let me see. I caught up. I have. Right, let's carry on. And Quebecer. Filthy Quebecer. I misread that, Greens, with the word queef for some odd reason. Hello, Antonio Anthony. Hope you're well.
She drives me nuts because when I have to get up in the middle of the night and I need to go to the bathroom very badly, and I'm having trouble, it's not very far, but hey, Jacqueline,
You're not a mobile person, we know.
I don't know that I'll decorate, but
hang on.
Yeah, poo.
Can she decorate in there though? That's the thing. And we also know if given the choice, you'd wear an adult nappy in bed if they did them in your size.
Hey, Ray.
Is it nasty? Oh, Darcy, that's terrible.
Like I said, weave. She'll stand in between, right in front of me, and it's I need to go. Hurry up, move! I gotta go.
Nice, Nutella. Nice. Those pictures, those guitars are beautiful, by the way.
I just had to threaten someone to stay away from my house. What? Oh, decorations. I did say that. Don't you miss Christmas? No, I don't. 2 cranberry sauces and 2 gravies. I didn't have 2 gravy. I had 2 stuffings and 2 cranberries. I don't know. Whenever I was ordering my meal, there's an option to double your stuffing and cranberries, so I said yes. But I was sneaky. Did you notice? The name Zara.
Sorry, the thing went for a second.
It's a beautiful country. Clean, safe, advanced. Yeah, right. I think I'm not worrying about decorating now, but maybe eventually.
Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure David knew that
it wasn't 2 meals. It was upgrading the side. That's what it was.
Housebound era.
If it was 2 meals, there would be 2.
The thing is, she and Amber are both in a similar boat. They're both very much stuck where they are. In Amber's case, the only time she gets to leave is when her mum picks her up. In Chantel's case, her aunt. And her aunt doesn't live near her. That tells you everything. I never know what's. To be fair, she did. It's finding one that fits sane. And she had to make her own ones, didn't she? In Syria. That's, by the way, grim. By the way, that all happened in someone else's house, and she had to make herself some, well, protection.
2 chicken breast, like 2 boxes. I don't know how you can't figure that out. Can you have a friend check on your cat? What's wrong with your cat, Scrape?
I'm not going to lie and tell her I'm jealous about the bass guitars. Very jealous.
I don't know. You have the option to double your stuffing. Yes, please. I like stuffing. Okay, I'm gonna make coffee.
I mean, you are, but it's only because it's easy for you to eat.
Is that what I'm gonna make tonight? Phoenix. Life updates. Yeah. People act like they didn't do the same. They just give you a small ball of stuffing. I don't know.
What you want to do, Chantal, is get some sausage meat and make stuffing balls. They're the best. They really are. They're the best ones. If you have like, stuffing balls, are just a win to me.
Portion, I know. Stuffing is my favorite side. Oprah is so annoying. Is she really? Oprah? Quit being a friggin' nuisance, Oprah. What's your problem, Oprah? I sound like Michaela Nicagorgia. My problem? Oprah's got a problem. So Oprah's got a problem, and I'm a...
That voice sounded oddly familiar. Says she doesn't miss Christmas, but she will accept presents. That's true, and I do see her. If she doesn't buy them for her family as well, it just shows how ungrateful she is. I think you can't not reciprocate. I've got virtually all the gifts I need here. I might nip into a Hotel Chocolat tomorrow and grab what I need to finish out, but otherwise I'm sorted, to be honest. I think she knows that she needs to be a bit more grateful and kind. Yeah. She doesn't make huge amounts, but she needs to be a bit more like there. Yeah.
Beat the crap out of me.
And she's small, she does. She's very greedy.
Ooh, but she hides broken inside. Adding sugar in my gawa. And in Syria, people made fun of me for doing that. Here, only peace.
Do we get extra puppy pics for MOISTMAS? You might get a kitten picture at the moment. That's about it, really, because I don't have too much to offer. I haven't taken any new photos for a while either, because the weather's not been really that good for it. That's not because they're not photogenic or anything like that. It's just not been good for photos of doggos, puppers, you know. No, Foodie, this is my chicken pot pie. I like that. Your photos right, not nude. Never nudes, I'm afraid. Hello, Silent Vixen. Just had to look up what hench is and instantly started laughing at the definition. There you go. I'm glad someone looked that up. It used to be a thing back when I used to play at university anyway, play football and stuff, and some would call each other hench because of their builds. And I thought it was perfect. I was like, yeah, this works. Chantal Lookin hench. It's amazing to think about. He's a big meanie. I am Shumbunkins. I'm a big, big meanie. Hang on, are you talking about Zakuza? Could be Zakuza.
Okay, guys. While I'm here,
and
I'm going to...
Keto, the majority are.
Mess.
Oh, actually, Blake, you've asked, so on Kick, someone's asked, who do you think her audience is? People of her size seeking unity affirmation or fetishists? I think they're mostly people who have yet to be alienated to make their own YouTube channels to hate her. So they're people who've had weight loss issues. There are many trolls. There's no doubt in my mind they exist. But the people who put her on for background noise as well. It's why you don't see many members in her chat. In fact, look there. You only see one in a list of 20-odd messages. and that's because people don't want to support her that much. There's empathy, but there's a limit to how far it's willing to go. And at this time of year, anyway, to be honest, she could do well enough from ads to not really worry too much. No, you, Meg. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a big meanie. I don't care.
Which is basically just my
Sips on whiskey and victory.
glass. Anyway.
Thank you, Cat. My ego needed that.
She wants to go home. Okay. Where am I gonna put?
Why are we not on
We
screen?
got a lot of spices, won't we?
Fish? We should be on
Well, that's what
screen.
cookers, people who cook have spices, right?
She's out of breath already. I don't know how you're like oh, you were referring to something that passed. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know how you are out of breath when you're sat there doing nothing. Does that make sense? Like, I don't understand that. Okay, I think I've got 2 pictures of Voodoo I can share in a bit. If we hit, let's say, the super chat goal, and we're golden. Yeah. The chair prays. The chair prays
Hey,
for
girl.
some. The chair deserves to go to chair
My nerves
heaven.
have been so bad lately.
Creamy solo in the. I wish I could do like a good
Sing out with me.
blast,
She wants
a
to
good
go
like
home.
Jabba the Hutt voice.
No. That's not for you, baby. No, baby.
She threw the street whipper, didn't she?
It's the stove. It's the stove. Yes. Come. Sorry, she's curious about the oven.
Oh,
So,
the flares of happiness
what
because
did we
she's
do by
high.
before the 5th? What's today? Well, it still looks good to me. But you're my baby. You and Julia.
Thank you, Aki, for the super chat. Bosh. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let me just go and give that the love it deserves. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. Chair Lives Matter. Can we get that hashtag in the chat going? Oh, that'd be great. Chair Lives Matter, guys. Don't forget to smash the like. It really helps the streams. Pull this up. Oh, we've got loads of viewers. We've got plenty of viewers there, haven't we? Awesome news.
If anything happens to you guys,
Only puppies. I'm not against that.
I swear. Coming, folks.
That's it. Chair Lives Matter, guys. That's what I want to see. Tells me the delay by the team Rumble and YouTube, though.
Come over here. Hey.
Ditch the baby voice, have you? She's
You
out
owe
of
the
breath.
library book from 97. Hey, you're probably $1 million in debt. Hey.
Oh, she's run out of patience.
It's dangerous. And hot. Yes.
That's it. Chair Lives Matters.
I should name her
Chair
Tuba.
Lives Matter, sorry.
If you like pina colada.
This is actually 1.75, isn't it? Yes, 1.75. She's faster than normal, Zakuza. Even I normally do 1.5.
Okay.
What is she doing? I think she's boiling water for rice or something. Or the kettle, I don't know.
Goa.
No, Virgo, the chair
We'll
will be,
go.
the chair will be sent to a care home for chairs that have suffered enough. PTSD and all that.
Carrot muffin. I have a few left. That chickpea salad was really sour. It was good, but I think it has tamarind or something. You like pita masala? Anyway, coffee muffin is my official breakfast.
Let me guess, honey. The honey in question is it's not hot honey, but it's really, really, really good lube honey. Hannibal. This is not a pipe. I gave a thumbs up on Rumble. Thank you for doing that. It really helps. Steam sale last couple of days. Bought 2 of my wish list for less than $5 each. Blast, that's a win, isn't it? I haven't checked Steam for the sales because right time of year for it, but I don't really have the money to justify new games, sadly. I should do that. Have a little looky look and see what they got.
Bismillah.
Checks wish list and finds out. Shipbreakers on sale. Hogwarts Legacy is only $7.49. I wouldn't mind streaming that at some point.
Life updates?
Hogwarts Legacy and The Executive. They're the 2 I would get. Yeah. And that's about it. Yeah.
I don't feel like I can talk on here.
No? Oh, no. Maybe you should go to another platform. I'm not saying go to Rumble, but, man, you can say whatever you like over there. And you're welcome, Monica. Free the chair. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's such good coffee. Okay. Thank you.
That's a lie. Mochas are better. Mochas, sorry. Let's see. Make sure. Phone. Cat, you've been done dirty by the phone.
A lot for the coffee. So, when I first got here a month ago, did you guys what? Did you guys get the impression that I was like happy, or when there's no life, there's no update?
I think she did, Zakuza. Yeah.
Life is what you make it.
Your ear was faster than brain. Wasn't that? I was meant to say honey, and I read the word honey and missaid it. So you're all good. I misspoke. But in any case, you use your honey as lube, and we know it. Good mid for me.
Thank
yeah,
you,
but
Valley.
I think my thought process is I could stream
Nice,
that.
Luke.
I could stream Hogwarts Legacy for a laugh, and
You
Shipbreakers
got your
too.
back. I mean, like, I don't feel like I can talk about like stuff like.
But for
I'll get
$7.49,
monetized.
I might be tempted to get that if I can.
At least I
find,
have internet.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, mashallah.
And so Zakuza on Rumble here, you mentioned a good point. Holy, yeah, she really relies on her chat for everything. She does. And that's because she has been permitted over the past 3 years of being a creator in Kuwait and in Thailand, Kuwait, Canada, Kuwait, Thailand, Kuwait, and so on to Syria and Nomadland and so on. They have permitted her to just sit there and wait for them to say something to her, for her to then decide whether or not it is worth engaging in. Her version of beezing, if she really had her own way, would be akin to that of an IRL sleep stream, where you all throw money at her, and when she wakes up, she decides whether or not it's worth her time to get up or not. Yeah? But I'll be honest with you, if she ever did a sleep stream, it better have damn text-to-speech, because I want to send some real spicy messages. Astroneer, because I forgot how to play it. Nice. Hold back weird comments. You're on Rumble, who cares? You're all good. Say whatever you like.
Sad when I came back, yeah.
Hi,
just,
Colonel
like, reflecting,
Daisy. Hope you're well.
On how I'm feeling
Hi,
now.
Syrup Queen. I might be tempted to get it. I might be tempted.
I have no plan, and I still don't. No, I do have a plan.
Again, it's only $7.50. It's not a bad deal, to be honest. Or £50
Right now, I'm
pay.
just like taking care of the home and getting used to it and like liking it. So when I first got here, I was so miserable. I hated it here. I'm like,
That's only because you now have communication potentially with Salah, so you can try and find a way to make this grift work. Yeah? Other than that, you're not really interested in any of this. What's helped you, and this is a more serious point, is that you have been able to spend time with some people that do care about you. And that would be your aunt. But you need more interaction with people. You need to go out and speak to people. You need to be able to fraternize with those pesky subordinates, because that's the best way to help your mental health. I've discovered it's a remarkably cathartic experience. It's why one of the only reasons I thought about going to that gig tomorrow, when normally I would be during December at my desk all day every day making videos. I'm taking a day and a half off, which actually is not the end of the world, because Leona's very kindly been giving me sources for videos, and on Sunday when I get back, I'll go through them and I'll start categorizing them, if that makes sense.
I cannot live here. And then
Sip some whiskey.
the more I spend time here, I'm doing a lot more. I'm doing a lot of mental work, guys. And honestly, the first week, I was out of it. Like,
Yeah, because you were eating so many gummies, you sausage, and drinking. Don't think we don't know. Fam, you were nearly falling asleep on stream. You were so high, it was insane.
or maybe the second week, there was like a time where I was just like out of it. Morning, night. You know what I mean? You fell out of bed, Kimby? Are you okay? So to feel, the worst thing, I thought I was gonna die because I was having anxiety attacks that were
She
like
used to turn those alerts off.
really bad. Really bad.
Mental work is...
And my anxiety is a little bit
Shut
less.
up. Like, I don't care about your anxiety. I care that you're... Obviously, I don't want you to suffer it, but I don't care. Mental work is an interesting one because how you work on yourself is very tricky. And she says she's working on herself, but what is she going to do? Because saying you're doing it means nothing to us unless the result becomes apparent. Really what's happened here is you had to leave because you had no choice and you weren't willing to let go and it hurt you. And also the fear that came with the fact that you knew this had to work back in Canada or you were financially screwed. Is it raining outside? It is. Cool.
Yes. And I know
She should
about 11
endure.
today.
She should.
yeah, SB.
She did eat one day keto burrito, a whole week's worth of food once. She has done that. I do expect her to do it again, to be honest.
You have to feel things in order to move forward. Kelly, that's exactly, you nailed it. I'm telling you, I was numbing my emotions by just gummy after gummy all day long.
Hang on, don't forget, hang on. Gummy was one thing. What about that inhaler? Remember that? Every time you took a hit on that, you took a bump, you just went every single time. I might have actually managed to emulate that sound pretty accurately. Like, honestly.
Now it's like nighttime when I even think about that, but I know that I have to cut
Yeah,
back.
Shambunkins, it
It's not
threw
good for
me
me,
a
but
little bit too.
I'm sorry, like I look forward to it. I'm in menopause already. I had a hysterectomy.
Shut up. Keto, she alone has me look at my own bad eating habits. I'm in the middle of Shredsember, so I'm having, well, not middle of it, but I'm 5 days in. I'm quite happy, to be honest, because I've lost more weight in these 4 days, so 5 days, than she has in years. I don't need to lose the weight, just to be clear, but I want to get to a certain marker, because then on Christmas Day, on MOISTMAS Day, I can eat as much as I like, and I'll be fine, because I'll be back to where I was before, and I couldn't care less. Why? Because I don't give a shit, but I want to enjoy the day.
Numbing only prolongs it. I've always numbed everything.
They do last
realize
always.
that.
No one knows.
I'm not strong. I just
Shut up. My brother-in-law used to do this thing with vapes. He and friends of his, they used to have these gigantic boxes on their vapes, and they take the biggest hits possible to try and see who could take the most. And I was like, why? Like, because I want to be better than them. Like, that's really odd. She has an oral fixation, David. That's it. Food, gummies, anything that goes into her mouth, she's obsessed with getting it in there. And I know you can insert some innuendos there. Resist the urge, because then you're thinking about her putting things in her mouth that are absolutely.
Avoid my problems.
She did, Mrs.
Food.
Peel, but she didn't like some of that food
It's
either.
sustenance only.
Food is sustenance only if you're hitting a certain number of calories the body requires. Anything more is gluttony, not sustenance. Hello, Judas. Hope you're well. Goofy Cop made the goblin laugh. I appreciate that. Enjoy your lurking.
Anyway, so I just wanted to say that
You lost 5 soft squeaky
can't-
duck. Well done.
you guys couldn't live inside my head or know how I was feeling, but like the anxiety literally was physically unbearable. Like I would vomit, shaky. This like felt like there was a whole ass raw potato in my stomach. The feel.
Just a thing. I could believe that you are telling the truth. This might be something to do with the change in life. I could also believe it's your body under immense stress releasing it. Not overly complicated. Blowing big vapor while vapor. I have friends that would do that, and they would cough. Yeah, I the vapor. I think you meant. Yeah. I'm not surprised you are German, Hannibal. Yeah, it's in your nature. But yeah, the hit thing with the vapes made no sense to me. He doesn't use this anymore. I think I might still have it though, because it was worth a lot of money. I put the box to one side thinking, well, one day I can give it back to him, or I can just keep it and one day sell it, because he left it. And I thought, well, money.
Feeling like I want to tear down my walls. I can't. I felt closed in. I can't stand it. Probably SB. I'm waiting for an appointment with a healthcare person because I gotta give them some documents and stuff.
When my dad quit smoking, which was just before my mum, who quit just before she died, actually, which is amazing for me to see her quit. They had a vape that before it was popular in 2016. They looked like electric cigarettes. They looked like a cigarette, and so they take hits off that as a way of. They weren't together, just to be clear. When my dad had quit, he gave his set to my mum, and she quit with that. And I was so proud of her, so proud of him. I've only seen him smoke once since, only one time, and it was at a funeral. And David knew because he was there. I had said, because it turns out I wasn't the only person that said it. My uncle had also said something, and we both had agreed if he saw him do it again, we were going to knock his teeth out. We were like, but it's like, actually on this day, you get one, so it's okay. But I was very proud of them for quitting, very proud, because I think it's a great thing that vape at that time was used as a way of getting off cigarettes. I'm all for that. The less smoking, the better. You can choose to not, that's fine, but I would like people who want to quit to be able to do it. And vaping back then was a chance to do it. Now it's just another accessory people shove in their gob.
More people have been there than I realized. That's true too. A lot of you probably watch me and think, duh, girl, I've been through that.
Duh, girl. I don't think that.
I didn't think because I thought Salah and I were fighting so much. When I was in Syria, I was happy to come back to Canada and excited. You know, I have a place. And then when I got here, I never in my wildest dreams imagined that I would have that reaction to leaving. And I think part of it was, you know, missing the comfort routine, not knowing what the hell to do with myself, and realizing that this is it. Like, you're going to have to, you have nowhere to go. You have to stay and work on yourself. It's like inevitable now, you know?
Problem with saying all these things is we can agree that you're right, but you won't actually do anything to help yourself. So what's the point of it, really? Because you have to actually want to go somewhere with it, don't you? You've been saying these for streams now, a number of streams. But honestly, you don't do anything to help yourself, so what's the point, really? It's all redundant, let's face it.
Were you really fighting that often? Near the end, we had a couple big fights in Syria that kind of just like ruined, like just kind of confirmed like this is just not going to work, you know.
Really? Hello, Keto Lisa. Hope you're well. You're telling me that that two incompatible people, a romance scammer and you, were not compatible. Really? Imagine my shock.
So, yeah. First time living completely alone. And it wasn't the person. I don't think any place has anything to do with, like, honestly, I have so much in my life I need to fix on a personal level that no matter where I go or how I live my life, it's just going to be wrong. It's always going to be cause issues for me. So I'm here to get better. I feel like I'm in like like on a vacation or something, trying to get better, and I need to find some like groups or something too. It's a journey, that's for sure. It's not, you know, I'm just realizing a lot of stuff and I'm overwhelmed, and I wish I could like convey.
I wish you could convey, but sadly you you know if you say anything how your haters will react next. Also, really, you don't have enough going on in your head to be able to say anything at all, because that's your nature to not be that capable. Does that make sense? You don't have anything to offer because it's not something you're okay with. And when you do say something, you end up being racist because it's in your nature to be that person. I would think it was something else, but no, it's not.
Put it all into words for you guys. I know like you guys have heard a lot of this before, so I don't want to like talk too much. I want to like walk the walk. I found out you were live from a reaction channel. Oh, cool, Pamela, welcome. Hey, Witchy. What's that, Ivory?
Yeah, pretending to be Muslim is a novel one, isn't it?
If anything happens, it was them. Yeah, that was like we were both like, I feel like my mental health sometimes made his worse. Like, I would nag a lot. Like, I would be super naggy. But it was only because, like,
Are you telling me you, Chantel, somebody who didn't get what she wanted, so she nagged like there was no tomorrow, is a nagger? That's interesting. Who would have believed it, guys? Chantel likes to have a jolly good nagging session. I had to be very careful how I enunciated that because that could have got me into trouble.
like I needed things. Like, I didn't like to be left alone a lot. I didn't want to be around too many people all the time and stuff like that, you know. And we would just argue. And yeah, I don't want to like go too much into our personal details in life and reveal all of our relationship secrets. But basically, we just were having a hard time. And it was more my side that, because I think if I would have been able to adapt and everything, I think I would have been like, everything would be so much different, you know. So, anyways, they're not, and here I am, and I kept longing. Like I said, I would be in the bathroom and looking at my like the shampoo and be like, I miss Canada, I miss Shoppers Drug Mart, because I remember where I bought it from when I was in Canada. So I miss Canada like a lot. But a part of the shock is I was living in the Middle East for 3 years, so coming back here was a bit different. But it feels not the same, but the same.
Sorry, Wizzy almost fell off.
You know.
So let's see. Oh shit, she's just staying in Canada because her tourist visa expired. She needs to go back to Canada until she can try to get back to Syria sometime next year. Apple Dragon, hello. Couldn't agree more, but I still think she'll manage to get back before the end of the year anyway. Even if it is illegal, I could still see her doing it. But it's an oddity that she's still trying to pull these stunts. And the fact she's still willing to at 41 is impressive.
Hi, Miller. Hill roll, but I don't think her body could handle it. I could handle a hill roll. Kuwait was a bit more modern. Oh, you can't even compare, like.
Careful. Because you kind of shat on Kuwait a bit too much in the past. Propping it now is hilarious, because when you showed us areas of Kuwait, the answer is absolutely no. Like, no, it is not. There are areas of the city that look lovely. Yes, it's a city. But really, Kuwait is way behind. It just looks fancy. It's all aesthetic. It's not really anything. It's superficial. That's what it is. That cup. What cup?
Yeah. I mean, Kuwait was a lot more comfortable, yes. Luke. Oh, okay. All right, Luke. Thank you. Thank you, Witchy. I got it from Park Omega. Pete and I decided, I thought it would be better. Like I told him, he was wanting to, you know, like said maybe we should book the movers or whatever. And I said, I think that we should wait. Like, I think I want to be in Canada like maybe like a solid 6 months to a year, and just focus on my
Fam, your tenancy's 1 year. You say 6 months to a year. It's a year. I doubt you'll do that. No worry about the sleep lurking. Hope you enjoy Swatcat. We're here for another 35 minutes, so enjoy your lurk.
myself, no distractions. And if I am here for like a solid year and I don't plan on going anywhere and I've got my stuff more together and I think that I'm more stable, then I feel more comfortable inviting him to come live with me, because I don't think, thanks Witchy, I don't think it's a good idea to upheave Pete's, you know.
I don't think that's the reason. Although I have heard that he had said he wasn't going to move in with you anyway. It makes more sense since legally he can't. You don't have another bedroom. So you are on your own. You're going to have to get... I do think she should get Pete's over more often, on a regular basis at least. Because she needs someone like Pete's there to keep her sane. Because that's just... They have a good chemistry. They really do. But no living together, because that would be bad for him, to be honest. Hello, Thursday Adams. As I was an oddity. She is. Yeah. What is she going back to Syria for? There's nothing there for her. Monica, that's a good point. I still think they're going to try and do something with the scam artist. I think she'll do it, because she's an idiot. She really is.
Get a van. Yeah, wait until the lease ends to see what my next move is. But I'm not getting rid of the cat. Like, the cat's mine with me no matter what. It's not even about
not going to get rid of the cat. How long have you had that cat again, guys? Because you still haven't given them a bloody name. At some point, you really should consider that, because the rest of us are just like, we'll give you names if you like. If you can't think of one, we'll give you one. You just look at them and go, nah, nah, nah.
Oh, it's a law. What if I want to be with someone else? What if I want to, I don't know. But we'll see. Tomorrow's not promised. That's all in God's hands. Chocolate, I don't worry about that. Because Salah told you he was going to be single for a year, people are thinking you are happier now because he told you if you made all these changes, he would take you back in a year. Aaron, welcome to Great Morning Region. No, it has nothing to do with Salah, actually. Like, at first, I was like really sad.
Press 1 in the chat if you think it has something to do with Salah. Press anything else if you don't think it's anything to do with Salah. Because I think it is. I would say I'm wrong, but because of who she is, I don't think I am. It is in her nature after all.
Sad. And now I just figure whatever happens, happens. Like, I know people don't believe that, but like, I believe like if Allah wants Salah and I to be together, married in the eyes of God, then we will reunite. And if not, then we won't. But yeah. So I think that was the grieving part too, because like a part of me knows like inside that we're just very different. Peace works 8 hours a week.
Are you telling me a man from the Middle East who knew nothing really of the Western world and a woman from the West who knew nothing about the Middle East were incompatible? Interesting. It's always been about Salah Cat, 100%.
No, I'm not going back to Syria. No.
Right. I want that clip forever. So it's at 1:27:11 on my stream. Cool. I'll remember that. Never. We'll try. I don't think she's telling the truth, but I'm open to being wrong.
I can't. Thinking of him. Yes. How he survived on 8-hour pay. Shut up. I don't know why that made me laugh.
Yeah, so
Well,
I do.
54 months, 4.5 years.
Good point. Sean Bunkins, you make a point that I wanted to highlight. She's just chatting rubbish. She's worried about her channel and money. Channel has 2 ends. Chanel is 1 end. She's worried about her channel and money. So this is why she also relies on her chat as well now. Because, hi Maeve, by the way. Hello, Trinker. She is only interested in saying what is safe. And Angvi Sharp, hope you're well. Angvi Sharp, yeah. Shark, that's it, yes. She is only interested in following them because they will give her the safer topics. Hi, Mama Mitchell, hope you're well. And so that's why she is so desperate to sort of do this. And Kat, she won't leave until she's blocked, period. I tend to agree. If there's any truth to their relationship not really being much of one anyway, which is true. It wasn't a relationship. I can see it becoming more of an issue with time. But Salah has to willingly want to block her, and he won't because it's easy money, right? Such easy money.
Loyalty plus a year before we started paying to bees. I can't believe that, Lindsay. That
at 1.75 was odd. To see her move that fast, yeah.
Insane. Thank you so much, for being this long a follower.
Oh,
Peace
careful.
to continue his life on his own.
Oh, sorry. My dog almost fell off my lap, so I'll come over and like and read. Where is that super chat? There it is. And Bedard, thank you for the super chat. Hang on, there it is. Yes, you wrote Salah is going to Canada. Salah is going to Canada. It's all a big scam. That's why Pete has not moved in. As there's not an extra bedroom, I'm curious what the sleeping arrangement would be. But I could believe that Chantel would go in the closet and Salah got the bedroom. And then he'll start streaming, and then they'll start doing couple stuff together in Canada. But part of me still thinks she will go to Salah again if she can. I really hope she doesn't, because it's not good for her health. But I'm open to being proven wrong on that one. She does not help the situation at all with that, though, because of her choices. I don't know. I just can't see what's going to happen next on it. I finished that. Okay. So I had to check quickly, make sure I had the super chat caught up with. I did. We're on to a winner, folks. Let me drag that down here so I don't forget later, because we're going to raid somebody later on. And carry on. Oh, my rear end is gone.
Life's always
numb.
yeah. If you drive
Thanks
200
for being
miles
here,
at night, you do it with
Zakuza.
only seeing a few feet in front of you. That's true, Casual.
Make me sit weird, Wizzy Boo.
If you just want to remember, if the only way he will take you back is if you make a list of changes, that's not love.
So the funny thing here is the concept of love, depending on the type from Latin anyway, the unconditional love that you would want, you would expect from a husband and wife couple, is not the same kind of love you get in certain other cultures. Yeah, we don't summon Bagagwa here, Cat. Yeah, you don't have the same kind of love. Yeah, so if say pretend for a second, and I say pretend, please indulge me, that Salah and Chantel were a couple. What kind of love is it? Is it Chantel's version, which is always is not a real kind of love in the first place, or is it the kind where she is subservient to him? But since she can't be subservient to him, what is it? Seriously, what kind of love could it be? The answer is it's not love. It can't be. And thank you, Aki. Sorry, I went to Discord instead of... Here we are. Thank you, Aki, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. As a man of my word, let me go and get something to share. Did David message back on that? Right, ignore that. He has. He's going to take into hotels. Here we are. So I earlier took 2 photos of the voodoo. Here is one. No, that's not on the right fucking browser, you cock. This one, we just click here. Voodoo earlier was on the the staircase. Here he is, being his usual self. He was actually sleeping there, because that's something he likes to sleep on, and he decided to follow it up by being a bit of a derp. That's him being a derp. Ignore the rubbish on the side. It's going in the loft tomorrow, I've been told, which is good because it needs to go. He was rolling on. He perches on this area of the landing, on the banister, and I don't understand how he does it, but he does, and it baffles me to no end how he gets away with it. Obligations regarding marriage and children, and they have nothing to do with love. Very true, and that's the thing. Love doesn't exist in some cultures. It really doesn't, and that's a big point. You know, it definitely isn't love when the man marrying the getting married is 50 something and he's marrying a 9-year-old child. That's not love. No, that's something else. Where's the stream gone? There it is.
Now, I agree with that, except the things that he doesn't like about me are things that are not good for me anyways. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's all on your face, behind the filters.
And it's not. I'm not changing for him. Like, I'm really, hey Lou, I really don't have him in mind at all when I say all these things.
Oh, and
I'm thinking...
Hannibal, to call him, you say voodoo, or you just go doo-doo, and he'll meow and roll over and start chasing you. It's hilarious.
Of myself.
He does
There's
some.
no
He
way,
doesn't summon
the
Bagagwa,
worst,
sadly.
most toxic thing I could do would be to go on Tinder. Thanks, Shelby.
I want a cat that summons Bagagwa.
Maybe it should be, would she accept him back? Yeah. No, honestly. He's gonna, you know, be careful what he wishes for, because if he's gonna say, oh, you need to do this and this and this, get your shit together, and then maybe we'll talk. Well, whenever I have all my shit together, I'm gonna want to be with someone who has their shit together. So I hope that the person that...
Right, firstly, never gonna happen. Second, Colonel Daisy, that's true. Cats do somehow disobey the laws of physics. With regards to her not being able to change, the funny thing was, he tried to get her to change. Right, multiple times when they vlogged in the summer heat and stuff like that. Hello, Mr. Got Some Skills. Hope you're well. He tried to get her to go for a walk, do things, even be proactive with working out. And what does she do? No, don't wanna. Remember the Ray-Bans she wore that sat on her cheeks and the massive dents in her cheeks? Yeah, do you remember those? Yeah. Do you remember her doing the workouts? No. In fact, the only thing we have from those workouts, I've got a screenshot somewhere. I have one screenshot from a workout she did, yeah? So if I go and put this on the Discord, hang on. It wouldn't let me because you're being a cock. Let me just put this here, right? I'll put this here. This is the only photo that we... Are you not loading? Oh, fuck off. I'm in mid-sentence. I'm waiting for an image to load, and now it's 1 megabyte. Fam. Discord's being an asshole. There was only one photo, and I can't show it yet because apparently it's taking 30 seconds to load 1.04 megabytes. All right. Do I think that Salar's more of a lapdog? I don't think he is. I think he genuinely wanted to help her, but not as a husband. I think he wanted to help her because he thought perhaps her social media clout would benefit him, and it didn't. So it was a complete waste of his time. Apparently, I'm using dial-up, yes. I don't fully understand that, so I'm going to drop the image in again. And again. It's just one workout image. I don't understand. Why are you being so... Oh, yeah, fuck off. I'm just going to do it the other way. I have an idea. Image. Fuck it. We'll do it this way. We'll do it live and do it my way because it's easier. One workout image. This one. This is the only image we have of her working out. Bitch, you're not working out. You stood in that treadmill on its walk setting. She had it, right, so she had it on 1.4, 1.6 or something. That speed is the starter speed on a treadmill. That's so slow. Honestly, I don't know how you can walk on that. Because it's so slow, I have to wait at least 5 to 6 seconds. Now you fucking load. Get off my Discord. Get off. Get off. Yeah, it's so slow. You're there for ages waiting to be able to move again. Like, it makes no sense. It really does make no sense. Let's pull the chats back up. Dial up failed. Jump scare. I'm all about the jump scare, if I can help.
In the future, if that happens, I hope they have their shit together too. So.
He did get new cars and remodeled.
If I never met him.
That's true. He did get swag out of it, but it was all part of the clout. It may have worked out to an extent in that respect, but it didn't work out the way he would have wanted. Because we know what he really wanted. What he wanted was to leave the Middle East. He didn't get to. If he does get to now, then he has definitively won. Because he'll use her for the time being and leave when he has the chance.
Maybe I wouldn't be practicing Islam. And that's one thing I really, really, really love about this past 3 years is that I was brought to Islam. No matter how it happened, I don't care. You know? Even if it started off uncertain and just wearing the hijab for him, whatever. And then even me, I doubted myself. I thought, you know, but no, I really pleasantly surprised to see that after everything, and I'm back here, I still have a lot with me. So, you know.
I mean, let's pretend that's true. You have Allah with you, or God. You're going to knock yourself off my desk again, my lap again, Wizzy Woo. Calm yourself down. Yeah. Hello, weight loss princess. Hope you're well. Queen Left needs to get a new wardrobe. Her clothing styles worse. It's probably why she wears the hijab as well, because then she doesn't have to make any effort to change. He did get her a treadmill and encouraged her to use it. She confirmed that she wore it for him. She told herself again. She does tell herself a lot. But the oh shit. Say a lot. Oh no, I've lost my point. Never mind.
Anyway. Believing in God in life versus not feels like you have a warm hug. Like.
Really? Because I don't believe in anything. I never have and never will. I don't need to. I don't want to. And to anyone that wants to push that on me, there's a term I like to use. It starts with kill and then something else, but involving you. Yeah, because I don't want it. But to those who need it and you have it, great, well done. Yeah, that's fantastic, right? That's honestly fantastic for you, the person. But it doesn't work for me. And I don't need to feel that warmth in my life. No, I have a really good quilt for that. Not that I'll be able to use it tomorrow because I'm not here. I won't be sleeping much tomorrow. I know what happens every time I travel.
I just read some. I have to finish reading it.
My backside's getting sore. Hang on a second. You're making me sit in a weird angle. That's better.
No, I never worked a job before him, ECP.
Do I believe in life after love? Isn't that a Cher song? Sane Minotaur. There will be a meltdown in the future. You know
the Middle
it.
East food. If there's anything that will make you believe in God, it's good food. There's nothing.
You know, I don't need to believe in God for good food. I just go to Nando's. Or make myself a nice bowl of porridge.
Well, wrong with wanting to make your man happy. I find the women who complain about tried women don't have their own men or hateful feminist types. They make me laugh sometimes. Deep and soulful person. Thank you, Melly. when I'm not doing edibles. I know. When I do them, at night, I just want to have fun and be silly. And bees, that's why.
It must be really lonely to do that because it's just you on your own. So really, what are you doing? You're not trying to be silly and at bees. No, you're trying to dull out the discomfort you feel because of how alone you truly are. And you're quite right. She doesn't practice Islam. She doesn't.
I don't do them during the day. I make sure I do all my stuff level-headed and, so. What? I know. YouTube lover. No, there's nothing wrong. If you're in a marriage, you want to make your husband happy, and your husband should make you happy, 100%.
Is that why at no point was there any physical contact between the two of you beyond him lifting you up and you couldn't walk down a hill, and you couldn't make changes to be a wife as a wife is meant to be in a culture you chose to go to be with him? Where you thought you could still do you, be you, act like you. I am definitely a no-no square. Like, honestly, you're tragic.
Thank you, Sneakerhead.
Agreed.
So,
Weight loss
I
princess.
don't actually wake up and feel dread like I used to. I feel like, okay, what am I going to do today? Even if I don't end up doing much, it's a huge relief for me to just not feel that, to constantly be in that, like I'm finally out of that fight or flight every minute of the day.
Oh, that's interesting, because your first thought when you got into trouble in Kuwait was to leave everything. You didn't care anymore about the joke, your marriage. I will admit, a warm hug from a dog is always the best. My dog is quite warm on my lap right now, but because I'm having to sit in a really odd angle, I'm getting a very numb rear end. So in about 20 minutes when I stand up, because I'm going to have to, I'll have to put her down. I can hold up for that chance. Any chance to use The Darkness, I take it. The Darkness is a good band. I like them. I like The Darkness.
I would be like literally just sitting here.
Oh, Hannibal Inches in with Honey Lube. Thank you for being here.
Okay. No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. Oh my god. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it does say Minotaur is so good.
I can't stand that. But I forgot about my mission of coming here. What I need to do. That's why. I wear Essence mascara, Kiara.
Turn your alerts off.
Essence is affordable.
And Apple Dragon, she wasn't married. I know. I have Lizzie on my
Reclaim your
lap.
crown.
I only have Lizzie and Sizzles here, so I have my older dog on my lap. Because Sizzles won't stay still. She'll be constant. Don't summon Bagagwa, Trinka!
Yeah. We'll see. It's already getting dark out. How depressing.
Great this time of
Nope,
year, to be honest.
it's not him messaging me.
What you need to do now is get into your head when you go for a walk that you're being followed by both the Silence and Weeping Angels. You'll find you walk really fast if you're paranoid enough.
It's also true. Lash Princess, yes. My aunt messaged me. It's not snowing, but it's actually not even that cold today. Tomorrow will be. And I wanted to go out tomorrow. I should have went out today.
Should have gone out today. You're welcome.
Green, pink, and blue tube. Nice, Saber. I don't know if I want to work. I want to build my channel. Hey, Simone. I have one sister. Your aunt seems to do you so much good. Yeah, she does. I'm trying to think of plans for New Year's.
I say New Year's resolution: ditch give up all the gummies, and the best way to start is on New Year's Eve. Have one big handful of a mouthful party, and see where the night takes you.
I'm the closest, yeah, Zoe. Ever since I'm a kid.
I do resolutions.
What I want to sell on Etsy.
I usually
Not
keep
yet.
most of them anyway.
Mine is 23. I kind of want to do like I don't know. I got to do some
Sure.
research.
Hi, Patrina. Hope you're well. And yes, Merv. We do like Merv. We like Lilo Chi Pie as well. Merv is good though.
Into like what I could do, skincare, because I need skincare, like natural stuff. I don't
We
know.
do need ham.
My lips are dry.
100%. Hope there's menacing as Merv.
Yeah, I hang out with my sis. I'm really close to my mom too.
Are you?
Essence is good, yeah. Lush.
I thought she
We're
wasn't on
going
good
to
terms
be a
with them.
perfect- You mean here? You want me to take you guys out? You mean? Oh, I think Thursday the museums are free at night. You want to go there? Lotions, candles. Yeah, candles.
What you need to do is get locked in overnight. That'd be great.
Love candles, or like lotions, oils, body butter. Hey, Larry. I wish you a life of happiness. Thank you, Girl Scout. That's nice of you. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, Thursday night there's museum. There's a few that are free.
Oh, you're not
I do have some winter gear.
Miss.
A night walk.
There you go.
Please give us anything. I know, just like let me.
Megan, you ever wonder if the Buzzballs factory does tours? Zenny, I've never thought about it. If they do, I hope you go on it because I really don't want to. I'd hate for that to be like an American thing, right? And it'd be the only time I ever go to America. And what does Meg do? Goes to a Buzzball factory, not to a distillery. No, not to go to the shooting range with his friends Trups. No, don't be silly. Why do that when you could go and drink Buzzballs at the factory? There's a grandpa who took a gigantic Buzzball or two of them and turned it into moonshine. It was very impressive. He got the ABV up to like, I think it was 65, 70% or something. Very impressive.
Settle in and be, you know. I'll try to do that tomorrow with you guys. We have to figure out the bus. I don't drink. We both don't drink.
Press 1 in the chat if you think she drinks. Press anything else if you don't think she drinks. Additionally, just a thing to her. You know you can look up bus timetables on your phone, right? There are probably apps for it as well, depending on the provider. Like, honestly, it wouldn't take you 5 minutes. Chocolate factory tour. Not in America, thank you, Monica. I have standards. Although, was it buttered toast? Are you here? I'm going to have to tab away for a second. Let me go check. So I was sent something off Throne, and my browser's frozen. Of course it has. Fuck off with the freezing. What is wrong with this lag today? This is very, very, very poorly behaved today. Buttered toast. Yes, you sent me the Butterfingers. They all arrived. They arrived today. Thank you very much for doing that. If you're here. If you're not, I'll say it when you are here. Yes, I gave one to my older sister, one to my middle sister, and one to my nephew. But I don't think he eats peanut butter, so we don't know. If he doesn't, my other sister can have it. But I'll have one, maybe have one this evening, or maybe I'll take it with me on the train tomorrow instead. Because I can give one to Skog, who I'm going to see. Doesn't he want to come visit me in the distillery and pick up his hoodie and cap? It's a lot of effort for me to go to travel because I'm lazy. I can send David though because he likes to do things. I like to work. Oh, I've nearly finished my whiskey. All right, this is going well. This.
What are you guys doing for New Year's? We should have a New Year's party here, but before that.
With who? You and your cat?
Candles and crystals. New Year's on Parliament. It's freezing.
Oh no, we're definitely plugged in.
Which museum? I think the Museum of Nature and Civilization. I'm not sure.
I was just checking. Thank you for reminding me. Soft squeaky duck. I appreciate
yeah, lurking
that.
Here. Yeah, I gotta plan my month like, once in a while. Go to Cornwall, spend time with my family.
I get it. Actually, saying that, you mentioned hoodie, Shumbunkins. I might buy one tomorrow at Sabaton if they have one. I got to get Skog a t-shirt, as I promised. Yeah, might do that.
Used cars. Hey, Krista. I'm gonna save money first and then buy a car.
To be honest, shut up. Most of my travel next year is gigs, because I've got one in January. Epica, Amaranth, and Charlotte Vessels. Yeah. In March, Powerwolf. In June, I'm going to see with David. We're going to see Dogstar, which is Keanu Reeves' band. I believe is it Dogstar? Yeah, Dogstar in June, and I've got My Chemical Romance in July, and then Beast in Black in October. Although Amon Amarth are playing in October as well with Orbit Culture, and I might go to that as well. So most of my time away next year will be gig based. You don't like peanut butter? That's fair, Trinker. I do, and I love Butterfingers. Of all American candies, that is the only one I definitively love. If people want to send me like Butterfingers, send them. I will never get bored of them because they're just so nice. You had Arby's for dinner.
Beer for $1,500.
I had an omelette. Well, I had it before I went to work, so it was actually more of a late lunch, early dinner.
Your car was $1,000.
Are you going to film it? Film what, Trinker, if you don't mind me asking?
Do a car fundraising stream. Let's get crossfaded. What's that mean?
Definitely living my best life.
Car lot test driving stream.
Definitely living.
The museum would be great.
Never had Arby's.
A bus ticket is $4.
Arby's any good? Oh,
your car was $700 from 1995 and runs amazing. Where are you
seeing
guys
MC on
finding these
May.
cars?
Nice, Virgo. Nice.
The problem is you're taking a chance. You know.
So, fun fact, Virgo, I saw them when they did the Black Parade back in 2007 in Manchester, the Men Arena. And I still have my Black Parade jacket from then. And it still fits me. So I'm just going to wear my original, because the original one is much nicer quality than the one Gerard Way currently wears. Current one he wears looks like a bit of shit, to be fair. The one I have looks like the one from the music video in quality. So I'm quite lucky in that respect.
You don't know if it's going to be a lemon or not.
Oh, look, honestly, I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh, from Ottawa to Cornwall. $37.
If you go to Springfield,
way.
we have a tour group that goes
If you
and
want two
sees the
ways, that's,
caves.
yeah, almost $100.
Oh, nice.
70,
Bat
75
poo
bucks.
being makeup. Nice. Apple Dragon. That's cool.
Oh, dainty. $2,000.
Shut up. Everyone just go to throne.com and just start sending me Butterfingers. Honestly, it'll be the greatest day of my life.
Okay, maybe I should just buy a cheap $2,000 car. I don't know.
I mean, you're not going to be able to
No,
buy a
because
proper one anyway.
2000 Honda Accord.
I'll be honest, I don't know what the insurance is like for cars in Canada, but what is, if you're Canadian, what's a cheap car on insurance? Or do you not need insurance over there? Like, what's a cheap car to have and run in the Canadian province, 51st state of the United States of America?
No, casual vlogger. Come to Toronto. I have too much car trauma to want to buy one ever again. Yeah, I've had some bad experience. I had a lemon once. It was a Dodge Caliber. Hey, don't forget, we have to go to Swiss Chalet one day for a free soup. Chalet chicken soup bowl.
Careful with it, eh? Well.
Get a Vespa? Oh no, man. A lemon is like a defective car.
Yeah,
Lemon
lemon
for some
car.
Carbies, those are the best
Oh,
cars.
careful with
Swiss Chalet's gotta love you.
How about this? Hang on.
You're in Pennsylvania.
Come on, you're going to fall off my lap now. Hang on. Oh, no, you're getting comfortable again. Or she bloody are, you bitch.
Really, Saber?
I was going to move her and then she...
Yeah.
I was going to move my dog and then she decided to lay down and go to sleep again. I got my hopes up that I'd be able to stand up for 5 minutes. 51st state jokes can go away forever. They will eventually, don't worry. In about 3 years. There you go. Good girl. Who's a good plump?
You guys all have older cars, eh? I missed the Sherry. It was brand new. Get it wrapped in images of Jojo Siwa. Come to UK for a Christmas bees. Can we go to
Do not come to the United Kingdom.
Morrison's?
Do not come. Morrison isn't Morrison. Hang on. Do. 1 second. Oh, my mistake. I thought it was. I forgot which one owned. I thought Walmart owned Morrison's. My mistake. And now owned by Clayton, Dubilier, and Rice. Okay. Never mind. Morrison's isn't all that, just to be clear. Although not the worst supermarket out there. Yeah, but she's going to eat your chocolate. She won't be able to touch my chocolate. Honestly, there are things that. Hi, Lynn. Hope you're well. She would be chinned. It'd be very quick.
Mercedes Honda 2008. I can't get the Kia back for a month. I can't believe I've been
I bet it was scrapped.
here a month. Feels like a week. Yeah, Sparkboat is funny. Where's BG13? She's sleeping. BG13.
That's a terrible name. Please don't.
You want to see BG13?
Oh.
You should name your
Cat.
cat Snow. Oh, Snow.
I've been saying
Snowy.
that for ages.
What about Snowy?
Snow.
What about Snowball?
No, snow.
I think Snowball is cute.
No, snowballs are what you drink at Christmas. Stop it. She won't be able to hug me. Monica. It would be such a quick, like, short drop and a sudden stop kind of moment type deal. I drive a 2013 Beetle and it's pretty affordable. It also depends on your driving record and probably the province. I don't know anything about Ontario rates. Fair enough. She wouldn't be able to reach it if. Oh my God. To be fair, my food is in my office behind locked doors. 3 locked doors. So when I leave here at night, I lock everything, and I have padlocks on the front door as well, just because Some people have taken to burglarizing. When I leave here tonight, I'm going to take my laptop with me. The laptop will come back to the house because I'm not here for tomorrow, so it'll all be unplugged. It makes my life easier, basically. And I would rather do that and hide things than have any. What does a snowball consist of? It consists of, so fill a glass with, I'd say, 90% lemonade. Yeah, and I mean fizzy lemonade. And then you put 1 or 2 shots of Advocaat into it. And then you stir that bad boy up. And you got yourself a snowball. I connect those like nothing. They are so good. I've got to buy some Advocaat, though. I don't have any. I need to get some Advocaat because I love snowballs. And I want to drink those on Christmas Day. It's the only time I ever touch them. So I need to get my bottle of Advocaat. I need my dad. I don't think my dad's tried one. I think he'll agree it's absolutely lush because he loves lemonade. So he'll love it. But I've got the sweet tooth, so it works for me. If I go, can I squeeze the puppies? You can. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I'm sure they won't mind. Hi, Emily's. After Halloween, your niece is stealing your candy corn. Yeah, don't, honestly. I learnt my lesson from that. That, to be fair, they were given an amount, but because one was ill, they went upstairs and just took the rest and left me 3. It was a big bag, too.
Or what about Blanche?
Hi, Gilly Witchy, and snowballs are good. Advocaat on its own is terrible,
Don't call her bloaty.
but snowballs are great.
Nimbus. There is a Nimbus. Snowball.
Because Advocaat is like a custard. Isn't it Dutch? Isn't that where it's from? It's a really nice drink used with something else. Good in hot chocolate as well.
Neige. Winter.
No,
Valley.
snow. Call the cat Snow because you
Snowflake?
love to snort snow.
Yeah, but then it makes me think of Mr. Snow. I don't want to think of that while I look at my cats.
Is that because he pwned you too much? Hi, Ben Juju Stink. Hope you're well. Drive a red and white stripes Dodge Viper convertible. Red is for winners, and I like the white stripes, although my only album of theirs is Icky Thump, which is a good album. And Dodge Viper is a good car. I've got the hair for a convertible, so it's fine.
Snowball BBL settle.
BBL.
She wants to go home.
Oh, it's
I wish
Dutch.
I had
Yeah.
Sheesh and Geesh. I wish I had Shisha.
Oh, said you quit Shisha?
Snowy is your dog's name?
Mr. Snowflaked. She doesn't like
like
snow.
Blanche,
None of
Lucy.
them.
Call her
None of
Chantal.
the dainties like Snowflake at all.
Vanilla Vanna.
I'm impressed. He's managed to make an
Snickerdoodle.
impression in such a short space of time.
Baby Goose. We should have got a Shisha? You can't smoke a Shisha, can you?
Fam, go on the internet and just buy a shisha, you
Biscotti.
donut. I could get one in like.
Yuki
I can get
Snow
one with next day
Japanese.
delivery. It's not overly difficult.
I don't know. Avril Lavigne, whatever. Snow White.
I think so.
Just kidding.
Trinker, you are right. This is definitely not the most interesting one, but I wanted to build up towards the more interesting stream where she doxes herself. Although I do believe she's deleted it, but I do think just saying has it. Hi, Zooflute. I had to Google it. It's a Dutch eggnog. Ah, right. Well, it's still nice, but I think it's better mixed with lemonade as a snowball. Seriously, one of the best festive drinks ever. Next to Diesel Runner Velvet in a hot chocolate, or any of the Lochfine liqueurs that I've got in a hot chocolate. And mead. Christmas mead, of course. Although I'm not against having port, but I think I'm going to have... I've got my mead, and I want my snowballs, and I'm a happy chappy. I will drink all of it in one day and go to bed very drunk. I don't care.
Canadian, that's about it.
And yeah, they do seethe about
Can you show us
Snowflake.
your toilet? I don't even think I can show you my toilet. It'll be dogs by my toilet.
Right. I don't care about your toilet, and I definitely don't want to see the destruction done to that. Wizzy Will, I'm going to put you down for a second, okay? I have to put you down because I've got no choice. My leg is numb. My rear end is just going to move back slightly. Hello, everyone. What we're going to do, because I need to fulfill a prerequisite thing at the moment. So what I'll do is have a little looky look and find a random stream, and it is genuinely a random one, because I need to raid 5 random people a month, basically. So if I... That live now? Oh, it is. Okay, I can do that. If I go... yeah, and then... How do I do it on my Rumble chat only? Because I have to do this thing on Rumble anyway. So give me a second, and I will quickly go here. Do this. I have no idea what they are, but I'm going to raid them. Because why not? Makes my life more interesting. Thank you for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be back on Sunday, as I'm not here. I'll keep posted on the social medias about things like Sabaton and all that, and I'll see you all soon.